At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
And now for this week's Nye County School District Parent Tip of the Week. Use a wall map to improve your child's geography. Today, kids often score low in geography. Many can't even locate common areas of the world. Posting a large wall map in your house can help. Put it in a place that's easy to see and touch. Then encourage your child to use the map to look up where his toys and clothes are made, pinpoint the places talked about in books or on TV, and follow the travels of his or her favorite sports team or band. Thanks to Nye County School District for that Parent Tip of the Week.
North Korea's leader has approved a plan to prepare standby rockets to hit U.S. targets after American stealth bombers carried out a practice mission over South Korea. In a meeting with military leaders early today, Kim Jong-un said he has judged the time has come to settle accounts with the U.S. imperialists in view of the prevailing situation. The rockets are aimed at U.S. targets, including military bases in the Pacific and in South Korea.
Pahrump Valley High School's JROTC held their military ball at Mountain Falls last Saturday night. Some of the country's future leaders got dressed in their finest ball gowns and uniforms to let their hair down, or should I say, put their hair up.
We have a military ball every year in the spring, and we celebrate the military. We honor our dead and missing in action. We go through the president, chief of staff, and then we give out some awards, and then we have a dance afterwards. We usually have a guest speaker from our service, or this year we had it from the Air Force. Last year we had one from the Navy, and the year before that we had the Army, and we haven't had a Marine yet that wants to talk to us. As soon as we get one of those, then we'll cover all the services and rotate again.
Today's speaker, Dr. Tom Waters, town board member, he had a lot of good advice for the kids out there.
My recommendation is that you take the ASVAB if you're planning to enter the military. My recommendation is also to take the ASVAB if you're not planning to enter the military.
Yes, probably his best advice was take the ASVAB. Yeah, the ASVAB is an aptitude test the military gives, and it's not only for the military, it'll tell the individual what they're going to be good at, where their talents lie. If they're a mechanic, want to be a doctor, a nurse, and a pilot, it covers everything, because the military does everything civilians do, and it's an aptitude test to give us that information.
And even if they don't want to join the military, this is a great opportunity and a great resource to use to find out maybe what you might want to do, because it has a high ratio for success.
Yeah, it has a 90% success ratio.
The kids are out there on the dance floor right now having a great time. I know that you had a little bit of a time that they call the formal part of the ceremony with them presenting the colors and, of course, the speaker that we just talked about. And then the kids kind of get a little wild and have fun.
Yeah, that's what ROTC. We're not military. We try to go through it, show them all the military traditions, and it takes us about an hour and a half, and then the other 3 hours we give the kids to have fun like any high school kid would want to do.
And so people can find out more about JROTC, and of course kids who are interested in it can contact you through the high school.
Yes, they can, and come May we'll be down at the middle school, and we put on about an hour-long presentation down there, show them all our stuff, and try to get the people interested. We brought in 115 cadets from the middle school last year into ROTC.
And the Pahrump Valley High School's JROTC program has helped develop many successful adults. One of the students that will be moving on is Battalion Commander Angelica McNerney. Deanna O'Donnell spoke to Colonel James Hine about some options for the future when it comes to this special cadet.
Yes, she's already received a scholarship from the Citadel, which is an Army military school, but right now she's waiting for an offer from the Air Force Academy. So she has a decision to come, whether she's going to go the Army school or the Air Force school to get her education.
Actually put her in kind of in charge as the battalion commander, so she actually put on a lot of this event here.
She did all the planning for this ball. You know, I signed the contracts and paid the money, but all the planning and negotiating the contracts and stuff like that, our battalion commander S3 and S1 do that.
And so people can find out more about JROTC, and of course kids who are interested in it can contact you through the high school.
Yes, they can, and come May we'll be down at the middle school, and we put on about an hour-long presentation down there, show them all our stuff, and try to get the people interested. We brought in 115 cadets from the middle school last year into our ROTC.
And an Easter egg hunt will be held this Saturday, as well as a picnic at Petrick Park, all happening at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning.
We're putting on the community family picnic in Petrick Park on Saturday, March the 30th. It's a free event for the whole community, so come on down.
It's in the back shack on baseball field number 3, right?
Yes, it is, and we'll have food in the food shack.
What's going to be served that day?
We're going to serve hot dogs, hamburgers, there'll be potato chips, and ice cream, and drinks will be served out by the pool.
This is immediately following the egg hunt.
Yes, it is. You have to be there at 9 o'clock sharp for the egg hunt.
Actually, they're requesting a little bit earlier because it really does start at 9. It just ends just a few minutes after.
Exactly, yeah. It only takes a few minutes when you see all the kids running all over the fields and picking up all the eggs. It's done real quick.
And so this holiday task force, who do we have to thank for all the food that's being donated?
The food is all donated from the community, different businesses and companies in the community.
Tell the times again.
Easter egg hunt, yes, be there before 9 o'clock. It starts sharp at 9 o'clock. The activities start at 10 o'clock, and the cook shack will be open at 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock.
If you're watching this on Saturday morning at the 7 a.m. broadcast, you still have time to go to the annual Easter egg picnic, which is going to be held with the egg hunt at Petrick Park there. It all begins at 9 a.m. at the corner of Highway 160 and Basin. We spoke to O.J. Palmer. Well, as you know, this weekend is Easter. The community will be getting together once again on Saturday morning at Petrick Park for that Easter egg hunt, followed by the Holiday Task Force Easter dinner. We're going to speak to O.J. Palmer.
It's Saturday, the 30th, and it starts at 9 a.m. sharp. It's for children 0 to 12, and I have a special needs section. And right after that, well, a couple hours after that, at 11 a.m., the Holiday Task Force will have free hamburgers and hot dogs and ice cream. And then there's bouncy houses and face painting and all kinds of stuff.
The special needs section is for all ages, right?
Yes, that's from 0 to 18.
And then you kind of stagger them and put them in different areas, the different groups of kids, so that older kids aren't competing with younger kids and kind of make it a little bit more fair playing ground.
Yeah, it's all in sectioned in age groups. So special needs starts first, and then I go 0 to 3. That's if little Johnny can't go on his own. And then I go 4 to 5, and then it goes 6, 7, and then it goes 8, 9, and then 10 to 12 is in B field.
And this is all happening there at Petrick Park. Do you know how many eggs about that you guys are putting out, or candies?
We just did 10,500 eggs at Rosemary Clark this morning with 42 honor students. I had 35,000 pieces of candy stuffed in 10,500 eggs.
And they're going to be putting them all out there at Petrick Park. Tell everybody why it's important to show up early.
To get in line. I usually have between 125 to 200 kids per age group.
And also, as well, this starts promptly at 9 a.m., so if you're just even a couple minutes late, you might miss out on the whole thing.
Right. You need to be in line. It does take me about 5 minutes to walk through each age group. I do start with special needs first and then go to the 10 to 12. That's all the way over in B field, so if anybody knows the park, it takes me about 5 minutes to walk.
To get over there. Is the Easter Bunny going to be making an appearance?
Yes, the Easter Bunny will be there, and there's lots of cameras going to be around there, so you can have pictures taken. It's going to be a fun time.
And so this all, once again, Saturday, 9 a.m. at Petrick Park. Of course, that wonderful Easter meal put on by the Holiday Task Force. Everything is free.
Yes, it is. Everything here is free. The bouncy houses, the train ride, the face painting, there's a live band. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And once again, that begins promptly at 9 at Petrick Park at the corner of Basin and Highway 160. You are urged to arrive early so that you don't miss out on this Easter egg hunt. Of course, everybody's invited to join for the Easter picnic there at the park too as well. And of course, there is another Easter egg hunt that's going to be happening at 10 a.m. at the Prump Community Library on East Street. This is Deanna O'Donnell. We'll see you this weekend for News 46.
And folks, we'll be right back with more of your news week in review right after this.